Hey everybody, it's Christine, and this is a very personal and vulnerable vlog today. So yesterday I had a meeting with a manager, and his intentions were really good. He really wanted to help me, and he said something that rattled me. He said, for the number of years that you've been doing this, it's shocking that you have such a small number of Facebook fans and Twitter followers. Ugh. And I had temporary amnesia, and I forgot who I was, and that doesn't matter, and I went into this downward spiral of not enoughness thinking. Because I haven't really done much to build my social media following. Everything is just organic. I've never done campaigns or paid for it or whatever. I've just kind of always focused on the work. But I'm still in this world, and people have big platforms, and it can just get really overwhelming and really confusing. And that line between being the truth of who I am and knowing that none of it matters, and also, being passionate about this and being an entrepreneur and wanting to help a lot of people and needing a platform to do that. And sometimes I can just get so caught up in it. And so I just went into this thinking of, I can't believe I haven't done more. I've been at this for 10 years. I missed that window of opportunity where I could have really built, and it was just awful. And I got a headache, and I got really irritable. It was just not good. I don't know if any of you can relate to this, but when we get into that not enoughness thinking, it can just consume us. Fortunately, I have an amazing group of girlfriends, and we come together on Thursday mornings. And it was my turn to share, and I just let the tears flow and told them what happened, and that my inner mean girl, as my friends Christine Arilo and Amy Ehlers would call her, just was like kicking my butt. If I'm not doing enough, I don't do enough, like I need more Facebook likes and so on and so forth. And they just circled around me and just reminded me of who I am, and reminded me that this kind of work is not a fad or a trend. It can't be something that's summarized by a hashtag, and that it doesn't matter the number of likes that there are. What really matters is the depth of the work that I do on my own work, and the depth of work that I facilitate for others. And when they said it and I felt their love, it was like I remembered the truth of who I am. And later that day I shared on Facebook just what I was going through and that I had forgotten, and the overwhelming support and feedback that I got just touched a place inside of me that just really reminds me of my why, and why I am so passionate, and why I am so committed to the work and to the depth, and not just to the popularity and to the trends and all that. And all of that has its place. This is in no way an anti-social media, anti-big platform vlog. This is just me sharing very vulnerably about how that not enoughness thing, when we get on that train of thinking, it just leads to a very, very dark place, and we forget who we are. So I just want to thank you for those of you who watch these vlogs every week and who have been with me. This is my 10-year anniversary of doing this work, and a lot of you have been with me for that long. I appreciate you. I know so many of you who I'm speaking to. You've come to workshops or on retreats. I love getting your emails. I value having a space in your inbox and being able to connect with you. And those of you who have reached out on Facebook and supported me and seen me in my humanness, I just want to thank you for that. It's so nice to be able to be real and raw and vulnerable with you. And that's always my intention, is to offer you inspiration and some direction, and also just be really relatable and really honest and really vulnerable with you. And say, yeah, I too often buy into the comparison and not doing enough and beating myself up and all that. Which is why I'm lucky I get to teach this stuff. It's because I also need the reminder too. My reminder to you today is that you are more than enough. Just who you are is enough. Don't forget who you are. Don't compare yourself to others. Remember, what really matters is the depth of the work that we're doing, the depth of the connection that we feel to others, to ourselves and the divine, and the depth of the awareness of the love that we are. I love you, I appreciate you, I value you, and I thank you.